go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, ready. Hi guys! So today we're doing a Feb favorites video, and I know Feb is like the shortest month ever, but it seems like it just went by. But I've been loving lots of things and I'm going to share those things with you. So let's begin. Number one is something that I hated, okay? So it is MESWAK toothpaste. Now I was using the Colgate herbal toothpaste, if you guys remember, and I remember mentioning it in one of my videos. I don't know which one it was, but someone who is a dentist commented then and said it is not good for your enamel and it does something to it, which is why your teeth look whiter, so don't use it. So I stopped. I heard you. And one day I was with Zray and Zain. I think they were over here for a sleepover, and Zray was using this, and I said, oh, this is also herbal, let me try it. And I hated it, honestly, the first time I tried it, because it's really strong with like these herbal elements. You've got the extract of the MESWAK herb. I don't even know how to say this, but yeah, it's just really strong. When you try it for the first time, you think it's like very herbal. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's how I felt like when I tried it the first time. But I was like, okay, let's give it a shot if it's better than the Colgate one and all of that. And it has really grown on me. So I've been using this for quite a while now. I think over a month. And yeah, now I love it. Okay, this next item will blow your mind. I'm not kidding. I was like, what? When I tried this, it is this one. It is the MOLY Strawberry Blackhead Remover Mask. Now, you guys saw this in my Korean haul, and I recently used it. It was on my Instagram like yesterday or day before yesterday. Webber used it first like a couple of weeks earlier, and it worked really well on him, and then I tried it, and oh my god, I cannot tell you how amazing and grossly satisfying this is. So it has 3 steps. So the first step is where you put a pore opening kind of covering, which is like, it's like 3 blackhead masks basically. The second one is like the stick, and then you just, and wow, like it was the first time in my life I actually saw like blackheads on it. You know, I've had blackheads on my nose forever, and honestly, like I've tried all sorts of masks for them and things like that, and nothing has wowed me like this. Okay, so that was step number 2, and then step number 3 is this really gooey, weird, like jelly like mask again to calm it. So it is a really long drawn process because you're supposed to do like 10 to 15 minutes of each one, so you need a lot of patience. It's not one of those put and pull, but the results are fantastic. Okay, time for my favorite moment from Feb. Okay, it has to be Zray and Zain's NAVJOTE. Now, a lot of you have been asking me what a NAVJOTE really is on social media. You guys saw lots of these pictures and you guys were like, what is this? What's going on? Well, it is actually an initiation ceremony into the religion, which is Zoroastrianism, which is the religion that we follow, and quite a big deal for us. It's kind of like as big as a wedding. For me, it was really emotional because I've seen these boys, like they were like this tiny, and now they're actually like growing up and they have these amazing personalities. And I have this beautiful outfit from Papa Don't Preach. Thank you, Shubika. I love her clothes, and it was just a beautiful evening for me, and that's something I will always remember. So that was my favorite moment. Food favorite for Feb has to be gooseberries. Now, I love all kinds of berries and cherries, and you don't really get gooseberries like all through the year, and they're the perfect like blend of sweet and sour. Now it's time for a fashion favorite. It is my cute little bum bag from Zara. You guys have seen this in a lot of my posts, and I actually got this on sale when the sale was on, and it's really cute. It's a little tiny little you know, bag which has these 2 pockets. So one has a little zip in the front and this, and I just thought it was really trendy. Like everybody's wearing bum bags and fanny packs now. They are back, and this is just a really sleek, slim one, and it was inexpensive. I even did a DIY bum bag, which I still have, which I still love. If you haven't watched that video, check it out. This is, I think, one of my best DIYs, but a lot of people didn't watch it, sadly. So this is what it looks like. So yeah, right now I'm wearing it over my belt because the dress needs a belt anyways, but it's pretty cool. You are my best friend and we've got some shit to shoot. Okay, so this is my favorite song for the month. It is Best Friend and I am loving it. It is by Sophie Tucker and I heard this song at Fashion Week at one of the shows and then I heard it on the radio and then I was just like, what is this song? And the only word I could catch was Best Friend. So I searched it, found it, and now I'm addicted. The next thing on my list is my favorite movie. There are actually two this month. I saw two amazing movies. Number one has to be Black Panther. Okay, if you have not watched Black Panther, stop watching this video now, book your tickets, go watch that movie. I cannot explain to you guys how amazing the movie was for me. I'm not a superhero movie fan, okay? I'm not someone who likes the Superman movies or Batman movies or any of those. I go to watch them with Vaibhav because he really enjoys them. But what a movie! I cannot tell you guys how much I loved it, how much I enjoyed it. I actually suggested we go watch it again. That's how much I enjoyed it. So just imagine what kind of a movie it is. The next movie was The Shape of Water. Now, this is a really different movie. We saw the trailer when we were watching Black Panther and it just is about this woman who falls in love with this creature and they actually have some kind of a strange relationship going and it just seems really weird when you watch the trailer and I love weird movies so I was just like, I want to watch this. I actually went to watch this alone like one afternoon randomly and I was pretty amazed by it. Like, I thought it would be like a silly, scary movie, but it was really touching and it was a really nice movie. I mean, it comes in second, obviously, to Black Panther because that was like, whew. But yeah, but it was still a good movie. So I would definitely recommend these two. Next up, we have my HERA makeup cushion. Now, I'm someone who has stopped wearing makeup pretty much. Like even right now, I'm just wearing lip balm. There's nothing else on. No mascara, no concealer, none of that. And I just feel like when I do videos, unless it is a makeup-based video or if I'm going to like a wedding or that kind of a setup, I don't really feel like wearing a lot of makeup or, you know, on a daily basis doing that much. This month, in fact, because of the NAVJOTE, we had a lot of like occasions or actually dressed up. I wore makeup obviously and I used my HERA cushion, which is really amazing. Like when you look at this, you think the shade is much darker, but this is all that I use. Like, and it's great for like even just under eyes if you just want to touch up the under eyes. It comes with the cushions and it has extra cushions. I again bought this in Korea. It was one of those must-buy products at the Korean duty-free. I don't know if you get this elsewhere, but very impressed by this. Like this is my new favorite foundation, stroke compact, stroke everything. Like love this. Okay, coming to my favorite shows. Again, a lot of the shows that I was watching last month, I finished, I'm done with, and I've been trying to watch new things. So one day at a time, finish the season. It was really amazing. For those of you who've watched it, you do get scared at the end of the season, right? You were like, no. I was like, no. The next thing I loved was Manhunt Unabomber, which was on Netflix, I think, which again is really gripping and you cannot stop watching it. You're just addicted to it and you're like, what's going on? So definitely check that out. Then I recently started watching this show called Everything Sucks, which is set in the 90s. So if you were a child in the 90s like me, you can relate to this show. People are like talking about VCRs and putting tapes in and like the lingo. You will quite enjoy it if you were a kid in the 90s. So that's something I've been watching on Netflix as well. And the last show is Peaky Blinders. I completely skipped the first season of the show. I wasn't watching it. Actually, Vaibhav was watching it and he watched the whole first season. And when he was watching the second season, I kind of used to ask him questions on the side being like, oh, but what happened to that guy or what happened? And I got addicted. So I have not watched the first season, but then I watched from the second to the fourth with him and we just finished the fourth season. So I have to start watching the first season. But it is an amazing show. Like it really grips you and it's got this whole mafia Don vibe and everything is really slick and really cool. And yeah, it's totally worth checking out. And the last item on my list is actually not here. It is in my bedroom. Let me go get it. So say hello to Frida, who is the newest entrant in our house. Now, when we did up our bedroom at AA Living, I honestly saw this cushion there then and I really loved her, but Weber was not convinced that she was for our bedroom. He was like, no, I prefer the bunny, and the bunny became like the centerpiece of our bed. And then AA Living sent us this as a gift and I was so excited. because I've loved her ever since, and now Webber has agreed to replace the bunny with her for a while, so she's in our bed. How pretty is she? So yeah, that is my last favorite item. So those were all my Feb favorites. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up please, and comment below with your Feb favorites, and I will see you guys soon.